Queen Mary's dollhouse is the most famous dollhouse in the entire world. It was built between 1921 and 1924 for Queen Mary, who was consort of King George V. It contains over 1,500 of the finest artists, craftsmen, and manufacturers of the early 20th century. This exquisite mansion was the idea of Princess Marie Louise, who was cousin to King George and childhood friend of Queen Mary. The house was built as a gift to Queen Mary. Sir Edwin Lutyens, an architect friend of the princess, helped create a committee to assist in the styling of the house and ensure all the contents were of the highest possible quality. Over 250 craftsmen, manufacturers, 60 artists and decorators, 700 artists, 600 writers, and 500 donators participated in the house's creation. The house was created almost entirely by volunteers. 170 popular artists of the day supplied miniature 1/12 scale copies of their works. The 750 works of art in this house were all donated by the artists. Even tiny bottles of champagne contain real champagne. The money collected to view this unique and considerable work of art is used to help support charities that are run by the Royal Trust. Millions of people have visited this dollhouse over the last century, and all the funds have gone to support charitable efforts worldwide. Queen Mary's dollhouse has been on display at Windsor Castle since 1925. This priceless artifact is a wonder to behold, and the £30 that it cost for entrance fee is well worth it, considering to this day all of the proceeds go to charity. It's just an absolute wonderful cause. If you look at the details in these rooms, they're just something to behold. They're just absolutely, without any doubt, the most exquisite miniatures in the world. There is no estimated value of this dollhouse, as it is considered to be priceless. In 1924, there were items for the dollhouse that were sold to the public, and these items were replicas of toy soldiers from the dollhouse nursery made by a company called Britton's, half-inch jars of Robertson's jam and marmalade that were sold in sets, Davenport beer. There was a miniature Minton dinner service that was made to be sold to the public, an atlas of the British Empire, the LMS railway timetable, the Times newspaper. There was 10-minute cigarette packaging, a pipe, a bundle of cigars, and a gramophone record called God Save the King. In particular, this gramophone was made by Gramophone Company Limited for the Queen Mary dollhouse, and it was sold as a souvenir at the 1924 British Empire exhibition at Wembley. Only a few hundred were ever produced, and they were sold for 6 pence each. The record contains a recording of God Save the King, and it was recorded by Peter Dawson, who was a very popular artist at the time. The picture on the screen shows what the gramophone actually looks like that plays this real little record inside of Queen Mary's dollhouse at Windsor Castle. Isn't that just absolutely glorious? If you're interested in learning more about Queen Mary's dollhouse, you can do so by going on their website. And they do sell a lovely copy of the following book. So it's The Queen's Dollhouse by Lucinda Lambton, and it only costs £12.95, and all proceeds go to charity. So it is really well worth taking a peek at. So the reason why I'm doing this little video today is I wanted to show you my souvenirs from the 1924 opening of the Queen's Dollhouse. And yeah, I was very fortunate at the half price sale to be able to acquire 2 such items. I'm just tickled to show you these. That short little 15-second recording is actually what's on this little record. Isn't that just absolutely amazing? And they're super rare and hard to find, so feel very blessed to be able to have one. And I also got this miniature facsimile of the Times. And yes, I'm not sure if they sold these or if they were given out for free. Nobody seems to know. I've been trying to look that information up on the internet, but from what I understand, they were given out at Wembley during the exhibition for free. And then I also got a little copy of the Daily Mail that came in the same envelope with it, and it also has its own little manila envelope. So I'm certainly not sure if that was actually part of the Queen's house, but definitely from the same time period and was stored in the same container. It's kind of hard to believe that these items went through 10 estate sales and a great big huge show and sale, and nobody recognized what they were. So I was very, very lucky to get them, and I will treasure them for always. They are just amazing. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button, and please tell your friends about my videos. And if you could please hit that notification button, it'll let you know every time I upload a new video. And once again, have the best day ever.